So today we're going to do Unit 3, Day 2 notes, which is finding the slope and the y-intercept from a table. So basically, this is our second day of review of everything we've learned from Unit 2 when it involves the slope and the y-intercept. So number 1, find the slope and the y-intercept of the equation. Well, you should know that the slope in an equation is the number in front of the x, so that will be 3. The number in front, the number without the x is your y-intercept, so that will be -7, okay? So this is your y-intercept, and the number beside the x is your slope, okay? Now number 2, find the slope and the y-intercept of the graph. Well, let's start with the easiest one, the y-intercept. The y-intercept on a graph is where the line crosses the y-axis, and that will be right here at 3. Your slope is where you do the rise over the run. So they give you 2 points, so might as well use them. Okay? So the rise is 1, 2, and the run is 1, 2, 3. So 2 over 3, and it's negative because it's going downstairs. So this is a negative 2/3. Okay, find the slope of the following 2 points. So remember, anytime you have 2 points or a table and you're trying to find the slope, remember, with those 2 points, set up your table. Okay, your first point was 8, -3. Your second point is 1, 2. Now find the difference on each side. So 2 minus -3 should be 5. And 8, or 1 minus 8 is -7. Okay? So now, remember, you got to do the right side over the left. So the right side is 5, the left side is -7. I would prefer if you put that negative at the top with the 5 because it just looks better. But it's the same thing, really. It doesn't change the answer. So your slope is -5/7. Number 4, find the y-intercept of this table. It's where the x equals 0, so your y-intercept will be -2, or you can just say 0, -2. Okay? Let's flip to the next page. Number 5, find the slope of the following table. Okay? So remember, anytime you have a table and you're finding the slope, find the patterns of each side. So 5 minus 5 is 0, 5 minus 5 is 0, 5 minus 5 is 0, 0. Okay? Now on the other side, 4 minus 1 is 3. 1 minus 0 is 1. 0 minus -3 is 3. And -3 minus -8 is 5. So if you were to set up your slopes, okay, you have 0 over 3, 0 over 1, 0 over 3 is already there, 0 over 5. And if you simplify all of these, you will see that your slope is 0. Okay? Now, for 7, 6, and 8, you can do those by yourself. If you have any questions, you can ask me the next day in class. Finding the y-intercept from a table. Well, if you notice, this doesn't have x equals 0. That's what we're looking for. So whenever you have a table and they ask you to find the y-intercept of a table and it's not there on the actual table, you're going to have to use your slope to work backwards to get it. Okay? So let's see. First thing I need is my slope. Okay, so let's take a moment to find the slope of this table. So 16 minus 14 is 2. 14 minus 13 is 1. 13 minus 10 is 3, and 10 minus 9 is 1. The other side is 10 minus 8 is 2, 8 minus 7 is 1, 7 minus 4 is 3, and 4 minus 3 is 1. Now remember, you set up your slope right side over the left side. So that will be 2 over 2, 1 over 1, 3 over 3, and 1 over 1 is already there. Now if you notice, 2 over 2 simplifies to 1. 1 over 1 simplifies to 1. 3 over 3 simplifies to 1. So my slope for this is 1. Now that I have the slope, I can apply it, okay? So now let's continue. Now, obviously, I'm looking for 0 on the x value, so I need to go from 3 to 2, from 2 to 1, and from 1 to 0, okay? So I'm continuing this table and I'm just working backwards. Now, to be able to find these numbers for each x, I got to apply my slope. So if you notice, if you go 10 minus 1 is 9. Now keep going. 9 minus the slope, and we said my slope was 1, so we're going to do 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 minus 1 is 6. And there you go. You have found your y-intercept of this table. 0, 6, which is just 6, obviously. But anytime you have to do this, you take your slope and subtract it from the previous number to get the next number, okay? So you notice, look, 9 minus 1, 8. 8 minus 1, 7. 7 minus 1, 6, okay? And if you notice, I'm applying the slope every single time. Look, 10 minus 1, 9. 9 minus 1, 8. 8 minus 1, 7. 7 minus 1, 6. And I stop here. I could keep going if I wanted to, but I don't need to because I'm looking for the y-intercept. So I'm looking where the x equals 0. Okay? If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to ask me in class the next day.